Welcome back to Age of Water. The farming never ends. So as you can see, I farmed a lot of stuff. I didn't really have a chance to set up my boat properly. I'll have to do that another time. I wanted to get a Grasp tier 5 tugboat before I set this one up, but I don't know. It doesn't seem that good, so I don't know what I'll do. So as you can see, I have all of this plastic, these mechanism parts, but more importantly, I have 2000 weapon parts and 100 shark weapon remains that I farmed from the place where I got a glare boat. Let's hope for the best. Please be a good cannon. It's so expensive. Okay, we'll not look at it. We'll just go outside. Yeah, I just farmed over here. There seems like there's no other place. There are some people over here, usually 5 or 6 or 7 people. Over here there's no one, which makes it much harder to farm. So how good is the shark cannon, which is the new tier 5 weapon? Did it even make it on my boat? No? Okay. Yeah, the game is a little bit buggy. I don't know why the developers always do this. Apparently the game has bugs whenever there's something big released. Okay, put it on the boat. I exit the thing. Okay, it's over here. So how... Oh no, it's so bad. Wow, look at this. Not even a single comparison point. So my worst one is 1.9. This one is 0.3. Why is it so bad? Well, on the other hand, looking at it a little better, it seems like this is the future of the game, because you don't want to make the other stuff, because look at this stuff. This one repairs with gunpowder, explosives, and 32 weapon parts, as opposed to this thing which repairs with copper scrap, not even the copper plates, the copper scrap. Oh, this is interesting. Copper scrap, iron plates, and mechanism parts. Which makes it a lot cheaper to repair. Okay, so I guess we'll have to replace all of our cannons with the shark cannons, not only because we have the possibility to do more damage, just because they're so much easier to repair. Wow, that's insane how easy it is to repair. Yeah, but I don't have enough time to work on my boat since I'm always farming. Oh well, I guess it's also pretty easy to move these things around. I also... Well, the other problem is that I'll need to invest into tier 3 and 4 items soon enough, because I just don't have enough slots on my boat to put everything else I want. So yeah, that's the next thing I have to do. Get crazy with me. It's so weird looking as opposed to the other cannons. Maybe it just needs a little bit of paint and it will be better. It is better. Okay. So remember, we have one new crew member, and at some point we'll have to get 2 new crew members. Change the role. Oh, I guess it's automatically assigned to the shark cannon. As for his preference as well, I guess he has some other things I like. For example, repairman. I guess you'll have to be a good repairman. No grenadier. Load speed is nice. Weapon rotation not that good. Boarding is amazing, so that's why he has that in the beginning. I guess hull energy capacity and the other stuff is also pretty good, because it's 1000 points. I have to look at this. Okay, so reloading and boarding and damage. And that's it. And level 16 will be the level 2 of the gun. I guess we'll have to make do with what we have. So I don't really have anything else to do but to save the second crew member we can get. That was near trader 2. Now I'm a bit worried about these fights because my boat is in the worst state it has ever been, with some stuff barely be usable. I mean, the batteries and some of the other stuff is in such a poor state that I can barely use them, so I probably... I don't know. Wait, what? I don't have the quest marker anymore. I guess that's the battle. Some of these quests are a little bit weird. What is that in the distance? Oh, that looks like a big boat. Ah, that's the boat near the 3 whales, then it's actually moving. The tier 5 scavenger. It shoots rockets, it shoots all sorts of stuff. Yeah, developers kind of miss their mark with the game because you don't really have crazy weapons like the bosses. This is a boss, this is definitely a boss. The minigun. Guess I should have oh yeah, I should have came over here better prepared. Look at that thing, it's beautiful. I almost don't want to destroy it. They're trying to capsize it. Hey, that's not fair. Well, his name is Unfair Play. He's trying to capsize the boss.
So much talking about the payback. He had a cool ship, though. And once again, I don't see Jared among the wreckage. How does he manage to slip away like that?
Battle hold to search. I think right now we just have to wait, because that's what I did the last time as well. We started the quest, we defeated the pirate, and then nothing, we just have to wait. So, you know, when I have to wait, I just go to the main menu. By the way, that ship spawned there because I was there, so don't question it. If you spawn over there and you're alone, you're probably not going to make it. That was a tier 5, not only was it a tier 5, it felt like it was stronger than anything else we have faced so far. The developers, great job on the game, but come on, make some stuff a little more interesting and more accessible. No, not accessible. I guess you need to play with friends, but why not make a clan system? I don't know. Why not make a faction system? The best thing for the game would be a faction system. Well, I guess we can look at some things over here. Oh, wow, that was a lot of experience we got for that. Looks like this is not activating. I guess we can do some other activities. We can search for some other stuff around here. Let me see if... yeah, they also have all of the fishing spots on the map, so I have to do a special episode about fishing, which sounds incredibly boring. I guess we can go to the volcano island and see if they changed something over there. Also, it seems like the max speed of this boat was reduced by 10 just because this one has 5 less speed, so I assume if you are going to go into the boost mode, it will be... that 5 speed will be turned into 10, so we lost 10 max speed almost. Although here it seems like we have the same speed as before, I don't know. Yeah. I guess even though we have a different boat, the speed is almost the same. Interesting. But it's definitely much harder to take a turn with this one. Also have that quest to sing the pirates. Guess what? It's very hard to find the pirates. I guess you have to go to the north, but still 100 ships is not a joke. That kind of looks a little bit weird, but I guess it does a lot of damage. You also find some of the shark weapon parts in some of the barrels that are near the rocks, but overall you just have to loot them from the big ships. Sadly, the tier 4 ships, they don't really have a lot more loot. You just have a better chance of getting a lot of nice loot. It's a bit weird because most of the times you will not get anything. I also tried boarding some of the ships from there, but it's just the same loot, so I guess the developers mentioned that you can board some other interesting ships, but I haven't found them yet. I mean, if this update came 1 month ago, this game would have been, I don't know, probably one of the top 50 played games on Steam. Might not sound like a lot, but it would have been a lot. This update is exactly what the game needed, but now since there is not a lot of players left to play, going to be very rough to farm the new tier 5 stuff. On the other hand, as you can see, people are still playing the game and are slowly coming back into the game, farming even more and more. The Bulldog is also a pretty good option, to be honest. I think it's just as good as the Glare boat or the other one. Easy now, we have a big boat. So last time that quest appeared when I don't know, walked around a little bit. They deactivated the event. Where was that volcano? I guess we can go to Diogenes. Yeah, let's go to him. I'm going to waste all of my fast travels, but I'm just waiting to see the quest continued because that's a main quest. I think we had to come to this guy anyway for another quest that I did with the submarine. Tower quest. It's still annoying. So they haven't fixed everything, so as you can see it's still very annoying because he's not even here. I guess he's always at the twins now. We can go over there as well since we have nothing left to do. Thinking the courier pearl seems like it's an impossible quest since no one does PvP anymore. So let me look at this. I guess this will be the next thing they would add. The volcano entrance. Yeah, I was hoping they would add this update, but apparently it's for the next one. I mean, you would have volcano update in the winter? It's a bit crazy and sad. Okay, what is that thing? It's a ranger convoy. What? How? Where? Let's attack it. I'm afraid. Yeah, let's attack it. Looks amazing. Let's destroy it. Yeah. It's beautiful. Let's destroy it. What can I say? Come on, little sharky. Stop. It's not worth the energy I'm spending to try and destroy them. Looks like they regenerate their health, or there's some mechanic I'm not understanding. Yeah, there's something I don't understand about this. I guess we cannot directly attack them.
There's nothing to repair it with, Captain.
We need to destroy their boats and then the main one? Sure, I guess you can try. I guess this is a wandering boss. This is exciting, this is interesting, this is what the game needed. Well, except for the part where I attack the ship and it doesn't get any damage. And these ships are also pretty tanky. They're also not really firing back at me. I guess now they will be firing. Oh no, I think the rangers are just mid-range to close range combatants. That's a spawner over there. So what, are they heading towards the pirate fleet? Because that's a spawner for the weird. Okay, so do they drop? I guess that's a big question. Junk? They only give 30 experience. Well, I guess, yeah, because they're only tier 3. Oh, such a bad moment for the pirate fleet to appear. I cannot afford to get shot by them. Yeah, let's see if we can try the boats and then go for the big one. Oh no. I have a feeling this will not work, but we'll try it anyway. And now not be harassed by the sharks and other vessels. Looks like this is a courier type of deal, but I don't know. I think the game needs more of this, like roaming bosses, roaming caravans. Just stuff that moves and you have to find it. Stuff that you cannot farm. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. We need more of this stuff that cannot be farmed. It needs to be an encounter. It needs to be a special encounter that is special and an encounter. If that makes sense. And guess what? They are going into the other pirate spawner. I want to see if they fight, but I don't think they'll fight even though technically they are enemies. Oh, I think the rangers are enemies of the couriers, but not the pirates. But the pirates are everyone's enemy, so I don't understand. Okay, like I said, my boat is not really in the best of conditions, so I will avoid trying to fight the rat now. Oh, I think we're attacking the ranger boats. Okay, we have destroyed almost the entire escort. Now the entire escort is being destroyed. They don't drop anything interesting. I cannot be fighting something else. It's annoying because it's a small little boat. It doesn't really damage me that much, but it's just shaking and destroying my concentration and my aim. Oh, I get it. I guess you need about 5 or 6 or 7, maybe even 10 boats to destroy its HP because it regenerates so fast that it doesn't have time to get damaged. Oh wow, okay, so this is definitely a group action. Oh, now I get it. You have no chance of destroying it alone or with 2 people or even 3 people. I think the minimum amount we need is about 6 people, even though I have tier 5 cannons. Okay, we're chasing it. These guys look like they have nice stuff as well. Is it only repairing its HP? No, I think it's repairing also the guns and everything else that is on it. It says shooter wounded, but that shooter is definitely not wounded. Okay, so I guess you need to destroy it by minimizing... Okay, this is a very important phrase. You can destroy it by reducing its HP to 0, if that makes sense. Because in this game, normally you can disable stuff and do some other stuff, but no, this one you just have to bring it to 0 HP. I don't know what that guy is shooting at it, but it's working.
We've got nothing to repair it.
These machine guns will do the trick. Yeah, machine guns are underrated in this game. Okay, so that's how you do it. Machine guns. And plenty of people. I guess it's firing back at me, but... Oh, so look at my damage. Come on. You probably need to do 1 million damage every few seconds to even have a chance to destroy it. Because it's moving further and further away. And I guess the good thing is that it doesn't really have a lot of speed and it doesn't really have a lot of guns in the back. So you're not in any danger whatsoever. Okay, I guess I was searching for a quest, but I found the moving boss. Right. Disabled one of my cannons. Rats. I guess it's a fine line of just take sitting next to it but not too far. You know, I was afraid it to respawn its escort, but apparently it doesn't respawn the escort, so we are close, but it might destroy my cannons. Yeah, it's so annoying. I think that guy with the machine guns can destroy it on its own. Look at that. They are helping. The dinghy courier is helping as well. 110% HP. So I got 22 experience and wood trash. Oh, that was a major waste of time. Well, not much else happened, so I guess we'll just
Aboard the Turpits,
turn
you'll
in the
always find help and
quest to the
support.
Pleasure doing.
pirates.
I am commander of the Order of the Kraken.
104,000.
Don't trouble me over nothing. Captain, I am commander of the...
Aboard the Turpits, you'll...
Oh, interesting. So I guess it's a random number of pirates every time, and that was 4,000 experience and 100 weapon parts and some other stuff. Yeah, it's definitely worth it because there are a lot of ways you can do it. First of all, try this one with the tier 1. Or, yeah, try this one. Ranger Armada Trawler Easy, but it's actually pirate trawlers over there, apparently. As you can see, the next part of the quest didn't appear for me, which I think it's annoying because it probably is time gated, which is the horrible thing to do, the most horrible thing to do. So I don't know, I'll just try and go to the 8th trading post and maybe we can get a grasp tugboat. If not, well, that's it, I'll end the video. You cannot really do this alone, and also I got a train from the quest, a train cabin, but as you can see it doesn't give you any bonuses. So if it doesn't give you any bonuses, then it's useless. This is a tier 5 with no bonuses compared to, guess what, my tier 5 cabin with bonuses. Which, as you can see, makes it not worth it because you can only have one cabin. I don't know. The game is still in a very weird position because they haven't really managed to balance most of the stuff out. This also got a lot of materials out of all of those deals. My medallion farm is looking much better now. Hey, if there's someone else over here, we'll farm. If there's no one, I cannot do it alone. I try to do it alone and I just get smashed over and over. They recommend you're in a group of at least 2 people, but I think you should have a group of 4 or 5 people just to be safe you don't get destroyed fast enough. Because if you get destroyed, the armada despawns, you have to come back over here and then wait a few more minutes and then the armada will despawn again. So it doesn't work like that. You need 2 or 3 players to always keep the armada busy, so if you die, come back. Someone else dies, they will come back. You need someone to always be near the armada. Someone got a grasp tugboat. Yeah, someone got a grasp tugboat. Also, these things are almost impossible to kill. I guess I just have to wait a super long time. That's definitely not going to work. But I believe after this wave, the grass will spawn. Yeah, and those enemies are not really worth fighting since they gave the same amount of loot as a normal tier 4 boat. And the only benefit would be the extra experience, but even that is not enough. Yeah, let me show you again. Oh, 8,000 medallions, I guess that's not bad.